described as an encourager, leader, therapist, coach, and speaker, along as being an author. Now stay tuned for another dynamic broadcast.
Welcome to the Pink Proverbs Live Talk Show. How are you tonight? It is Friday night. How is everybody? We are again celebrating another Black entrepreneur. This is the Pink Proverbs Live Talk Show. I am your host, Dr. Monique Tucker. I am always here to build and support you and to lift you up and let you know that you are not the only one that's going through something. And also to let you know that we have Black entrepreneurs right here in the community. So we are encouraging you in whatever business, whatever ideals you have, you can do it. So tonight, my special guest is my hairstylist. I love April, right? I've been with her for years.
Yes.
I'm not even sure how many years. We was talking about it the other day, what, 10?
10 years. Over 10 years.
Over 10 years.
Yes.
So
yes.
April is here tonight. Miss April Joy. She owns Lux Hair Elements LLC. So April, today, this month we talked about it's for Black History, right? Mm-hmm. So tell me what Black History means to you.
Wow, that's a great question. Black History. What it means to me.
Just when you think Black History, what do you think about?
The greatness that this world, the greats that we've had, and the greatness we possess right now, and the greats that we have coming, in the future. I think about all of the great leaders, great examples that we've had, and that's part of my mission too, with my businesses. Women's empowerment, raising up that next generation, encouraging and inspiring that next generation, because it's not just about me, it's about those after me.
That's right.
Yes.
It's leaving a legacy, right?
Exactly, to continue that great Black history.
Yes. So that is what Black history is all about. Mm-hmm. The struggle that we went through, that our ancestors went through, and now we have an opportunity to make this world a better place.
Yes.
So we have an assignment, people. It is not for us to sit still. We have an assignment. You should be doing something to leave a legacy for the next generation. So one of the things that I love about Black history, they always bring up movies and people. So my favorite movie, when you talk about Black history, is Color Purple. Do you know about it?
Oh, wow. That really?
Color Purple.
Okay, tell me why.
So Color Purple is, when I think of Color Purple, I think of sisterhood.
Okay, yes.
I think about how they were all from different eras, right? Or not different eras, but different places, right? They came from different backgrounds. Mm-hmm. And they were all able to come together by the end of the movie and to build a stronger sister circle, right? And also, like, Alice Walker is just great at what she does. She's a poet, she's a novelist, she's just great at what she does, and she brings reality, right, in the forefront. People are still talking about Color Purple. It was so long ago. Quoting, that's the first movie I know how to quote from front to the end, okay? From the beginning to the end. I can tell you everything that's going to happen, what they ain't going to say it. So what's a movie for you, a Black movie that you just love, that you watch every single time it come on?
A Black movie?
Yes.
Oh, that's a tough one. A Black movie that I really love. I love Love and Basketball. I love that movie. That's a really great movie. It's not just about a love story or the love of the sport. There were a lot of lessons in that movie. Just watching Sanaa's character grow.
Yes.
The relationship between her and her mom.
Right.
To me, those lessons, that relationship stood out to me more than just the love story. Of course, the love story was amazing and awesome.
Yes.
But her relationship with her mom and her dad, that I don't know. To me, that spoke volumes in the movie to me.
I love Love and Basketball. It is one movie that I will watch over and over as well.
Yeah.
I love
Anytime it come on, I'll watch it. Yeah. Even though I love action, I love action movies. But Love and Basketball, I'll watch that over and over again.
Yeah, so see, that's what I'm saying. So when you think about just Black history, and you just think about how, and that movie's been out a long time ago, right? So that's another movie that even when it's February, it's the Love Month. That is one of the movies that they always recommend that you watch. Love and Basketball, Love Jones. So these movies are important. That's what I'm saying. That these people that made these movies are still making legacy right now, even after the movie has been over, even after, even when the kids come up. That's one of the things they'll probably start watching. Love and Basketball, Color Purple, those types of movies. So I just wanted to always ask the question, because we're talking about Black history, what's the favorite movie? What's, somebody who inspired you? Those kind of things. So to jump right in, tell me about Lux Hair Elements. How did it begin?
Well, this is funny. A lot of my classmates would tell you they remember when I started doing hair in the bathroom in school. We would arrive early and I would go in the bathroom. Erica, Courtney, we would go in the bathroom and I would do their hair. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Right now.
I know, right? I'm gonna be honest. I never saw myself as a hairdresser, ever.
Really?
No. I started doing my own hair, and then people would, ask, "Oh, can you do my hair? Can you do my hair?" And then I was doing hair at school, and I started when I was working. And my mom, she saw it. She honed right on in and was like, "You know what? Okay, well, I'm gonna make room for you to make room for this gift." So I started in the kitchen. She took the back porch and enclosed it and made a shop. And I worked there until I got married, and then we moved. And then I still work, because I always loved that intimate setting of working at home. But it was always professional. But I branched out and got a salon suite, and I've been there ever since. I've been doing hair for 23 years, and Lux Hair Elements, I rebranded, of course. And one thing I teach too about when I talk about entrepreneurship is being serious, being about your business with your business.
That's good.
And so once I said, okay, let's rebrand, let's get serious about this thing, then I birthed Lux Hair Elements. And I branched out, and I wanted to expand, and I started the hair care line, the hair line, wig line, then the hair care line, and I brought some pieces to show you, and then from there it turned into accessories, because I wanted to, when people would get their hair done, I would call them Lux dolls.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to create the Lux doll line. It was really all about expansion. I didn't want to put myself in a box.
Right.
We are, I don't know if people have been taught this, but we're hearing more and more about creating multiple streams of income.
Absolutely.
And so with COVID, we had to be creative.
Absolutely.
With making that money and trying to, pay our bills and everything. So it was just amazing that I had already had that mindset to expand and, okay, well, they can't come in and do hair, but I can take it to them. They can buy their hair. They can get a bonnet. They can get some hair care products. Absolutely. I mean, so it's
thinking outside the box.
Yes, absolutely. So that's what Lux Hair is, Lux Hair Elements. That's what it is today. It's a salon, but it's also a hair and retail brand.
And that was going to be my next question when you're talking about entrepreneurship. When did you know you wanted to be an entrepreneur? When did that, like you said, your mom, and shout out to mom, who I love parents who believe in their kids and just do, I see something in you, and I'm going to help you out with your dream. Yeah,
without question. Yes. She was like, okay, well, we can take this porch and make it into a salon. Yes. And I was like, okay, Mom.
So when did you know, I want to do this as an entrepreneur thing? When did you know?
It's funny because I was my own boss at such a young age, but I still wanted to have that feeling of getting up, going to work. So I got a part-time job at Fridays. I'll never forget. I love that job.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I did. I did. I wanted to be a hostess and greet people at the door. But I knew I was an entrepreneur, I'm going to say late 20s. I'm going to say around late 20s. I knew that I could really build something. And not just even though, hairdressers that's a phenomenal career, in my mind, because I'm self-taught, I never shadowed anybody, I never followed anybody.
Y'all hear this?
Yeah,
You can do it.
I never, because I wanted my creations to be my own. I didn't want people to say, oh yeah, her stuff looked just like so-and-so, or, so I would look at something and I would study it and I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that, and so, but yeah, I didn't want to, I knew I was an entrepreneur and I knew that I could really build an empire out of hair.
Well, girl, you know what, because I think that when we talk about entrepreneurship, I want you to tell the people about what fears come up, because that is the thing that scares people about entrepreneurship, right?
Yes.
I have so many fears and I don't want to step out here.
Yes.
And like you saying, you were self-taught. Nobody taught you how to do it. You just started doing it. And this is where you have a gift. We all have them. Something that you're good at that it takes no effort in doing.
Yeah.
That is your gift. So talk about some of the fears that you have as an entrepreneur.
So I'm going to be honest with you. This right here was a fear.
Really?
Not coming in today, but I mean, 5 years ago I wouldn't have done this.
Me either.
I wouldn't have done this.
Me either.
I'm used to being in a box. I don't listen. It's almost like part of me didn't want to seem like, oh, you think you bigger than you? You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Part of me didn't want that. And then, like, I've done celebrities here. You wouldn't see them all up and down my page. Because I was kind of like, I don't want it to seem like I'm trying to be this. But what's wrong with trying to be this big?
Exactly.
You know what I'm
what's
saying?
wrong with trying to want better?
I had to shut down those voices
Yes.
of fear. And I had to break that ceiling that was over me. Like, girl, shut up and do it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The fear of failing, girl, it's okay. If you fail, you just know this is not the way to do it. Learn from that, and then, what I mean?
Yes.
So, like right now, like building my brand, okay, some things may not sell. That's okay. I will discontinue those things and move to something. It's okay. Yes. It is okay to fail.
It's about learning how to tweak it.
That's
learning
right.
How to, when I interpret failure, I interpret failure as quitting.
Yes.
If you fail at something, that means you quit. That means you didn't try again. However, if something didn't work out, you can always go back, readjust it, make some changes, do something different. You haven't failed. You learned from it.
Exactly.
It's your experience.
It was a lesson.
Yes.
It was a lesson.
Absolutely.
Yes. You have to silence those voices of fear. You have to, or they will run you and imprison you.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things I think that's holding a lot of us back today, is because we feel, like you're saying, it's so many women out here, so many people out here that's just doing hair, right? And so I don't want to jump out here and try to do hair. She doing hair.
Right.
Somebody else is doing that.
Right.
And so you feel the fear of like, nobody's going to look at my stuff because it's 10 other people doing it.
Yep.
But know that your gift is your gift.
That's right.
Your talent is your talent.
Yep.
Your expertise
and your
is your
gifts
expertise.
will make room for you, honey.
Absolutely.
It will pave roads that you didn't even know existed.
Absolutely. It's just jumping and stepping out here. And that's kind of what the platform is this month. So that people can see that you have an opportunity to be just like somebody else in a way that you can start your own business in whatever you're good at.
Yep.
Whatever you're good at. And so who inspired you? Who inspires you? When you talk about hair, did you see somebody that did hair? Did you see something on TV? Do you have any inspirations, like even right now, who inspires you?
You know what? When I was younger, my mother inspired me.
Oh, that's good.
My mother, I saw how hard my mother worked. Like she didn't play. I was telling my husband last night. I remember my mama taking me to work with her, and I had my sleeping bag in the bathroom on the floor. She had to do what she had to do.
Absolutely.
So she definitely inspired me. And I'm gonna say this not in a mean way, but my mother was so talented, but she did not know where to put the focus to
create.
She was a jack of all trades, but she didn't master any. So, and I think that's why she wanted she wanted to make sure that, okay, if you can do this ponytail, you gonna master that thing, and this is going to grow. You know what I mean? So she definitely was an inspiration for me. She still is. I mean, my mother. You know, when you say hustle, you know, and side hustles, you know, it's not. Sometimes it can be a negative connotation, like you know, hustling and, you know, making a few dollars under the table. But my mother is a natural born hustler. Like, she worked a job for 35 years. Retired and then went back to school and got her doctorate. She is 73 years old.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, right?
Still doing it.
Age, it does not matter.
Yes, like my mama is a G.
Yes.
So she's definitely an inspiration. My sister is an inspiration. Absolutely. Who else? Mia Ray is an inspiration. She's a Detroit business owner. Who else? I can't think of anyone else, but definitely my mom and my sister. Definitely. I discovered Mia like last year, so I haven't really been following her, but I just know her brand has, you know, exploded into just absolute greatness. So I'm super proud of her. But absolutely, my mom and my sister, definitely.
My hubby's over here pointing at me like me. Me too. I'm inspired. I encourage her. I inspire her.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is an inspiration. He's an inspiration because he has his field. He's an ophthalmic technician, so he assists with eye surgeries, and but he became a professor last year. And
congratulations!
Yes, he teaches ophthalmic photography. So he's doing it. And I haven't officially made that announcement.
You have now, right?
Right.
You
to
go
talk
right
about
now.
how proud I am. But he is an inspiration. Yes, he is.
That is awesome.
Yes.
That is so awesome. Like you're saying, you took your gift and created something else, and now you're teaching it. That is awesome.
Right.
Congratulations.
Yes.
That is awesome. That's what we're talking about. That's what this show is about. Teaching others, right? See, here's the thing. You cannot hold on to what you have been given, a gift, because you don't know who you're going to inspire. You don't know who is waiting for you to do what you need to do so that they can do what they need to do.
Yes.
Right? So we all are pieces to a puzzle, and we have to know that. I think we're here for ourselves sometimes.
Yeah.
We're not.
No, we're not.
We're not here for ourselves. We should be giving. We should be doing something so that we can inspire someone else, so someone else can be inspired by what they're doing because you did it. So we talking about paving the road. Yes.
Especially the youngsters.
Absolutely. So congratulations, Eric. I'm so proud of you. That's awesome.
Dr. Smith.
I know, Dr. Smith. I remember when you first started doing optometry. Look at this. Full circle. I am so proud of you.
Yes.
So men can do it too. I know y'all think I'm biased because I always have women. Yes. I'm not.
Yes.
Women is just my assignment.
I was going to tell you that when we were talking, like, you know what? You could be good on here because he has a story to tell. He has really leveled up. Yes.
So congratulations. I'm so proud of you. That was such a good thing.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give someone who wants to go into hair? So here's the thing. I've heard so many things about hairstylists, right? So one young lady I know right now is wanting to go in hair and makeup, and she's getting so much flack from her family. Like, that is an alley job. You need to find something else because you need to go to school, get a career like HR or a doctor or something, because that's what's going to make you some money. Hair is like an alley job. It's really not going to do anything for you. So what would you tell somebody who really loves hair, really wants to do it? What would you tell somebody?
First of all, I would definitely research and find out how much hairdressers make, not for them, but for those naysayers.
Yes.
And show them you can really build a career, build an empire doing hair. And then once you here, you can expand into an actual retail brand and still be a hairdresser. Like, there is no cap.
Yes.
It's no ceiling. You can, honey. Don't say that, Monique. Don't you know?
I'm telling you. So I'm telling you, you're my example.
You almost made me mad. You did make me mad.
So you're my example.
Wow.
When I hear her talking, I always tell her, I'm like, no. I say, do not. But see, this is the thing. I think the biggest thing about that is that we let people tell us what's not going to be good for us, and then we stop doing it based on what somebody else says. Because why? Because they can't see your vision, and they don't understand what your gift is and how it's to impact others. And the other thing I tell her all the time is that hairdressers are significant because they help you. When you come in there, we have a conversation all the time.
Yes.
Good conversation. Hairdressers always have advice. They always have suggestions. It's always things that you can learn.
Yes.
You know, and so it's important that, and that's why I always tell her, I'm like, look at what you can do for yourself. How happy it makes you to be doing somebody here. And the other thing is you are making somebody feel good.
Exactly. On the outside and on the inside.
Yes.
Side note, please tell her she's more than welcome to call me.
Okay, I will.
She's more than welcome to call me. Yeah,
I will. But you know, I'm sure there's other people out there that saying the same thing. Like, I don't want to be a hairdresser, but I don't really make no money. And I should probably go to school. And like I said, we have these parents that's like, go to school, you know, get this great job, and you know, and then you start going to school, and you know, that's like, I really didn't even want to be what I'm going to school for. Or I don't really like school, and that's where she is. She doesn't really like what she's doing. Families like going to HR. She's like, I want to go to beauty school, and they kind of don't want her to go to beauty school. But she is though. However, she is pursuing beauty school. She is doing a great job, but she is doing that.
Okay. Good.
It's unknown to her family though, so she's like, I'm just gonna have to do it on the side and pay for it myself. But I told her that that's the struggle that she's going to go through, and she'll get the strength. And at the end of the day, they'll see
absolutely
how it made a difference in her life and in others. So yeah, I wanted to ask you that question because it is so many people that I know who want to be hairstylists or who thought about it, but just like, that's just my side hustle because it really can't make any money, or you know, it's not like I said, you don't have a title
it's
per
not
se.
super lucrative.
Yeah.
No, it is absolutely lucrative, especially if you keep practicing and keep keep practicing and doing hair, honey. You will be great. Yes. She probably already is.
She is. She puts makeup on and every. She is. I'll show you a couple of pictures like when we get off the air. Yeah. So my last question to you, I'm not gonna say my last question because I got a few more. But tell me in one word, how would you describe LUX?
Okay, so that's where we get into the topic of branding. So my whole idea with my line, I wanted you to have an experience when you order from me. So whether you're spending $8 or $80 or $800, you will have an experience when you receive your package. It's not just in a regular, mailer from the mailbox. I want you to feel special when you receive your package. That when I finally, because here's the thing, we go to these stores, we buy these, we spend money, Gucci, Louis, whatever, case bag, whatever. They're not just throwing something in
a bag. That's right.
So why can't my brand be as luxurious as theirs?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. When I rebranded, that's what I did. So everything, down from the tag, from the bag, it exudes Lux. Because Lux is short for luxury. And I want you to experience Lux.
Good. So experience. Great.
Yes.
So let's talk about some of the products that you have. So just so that people can know, we only have a few more minutes to talk about some of the things that you brought.
Okay. So, I have a hair care line. It is a 5-piece hair care line. I'm missing something. Oh, no, I'm not. Yep, I have a 5-piece hair care line. We have wax, perfect for updos. And I also use this as a pressing pomade. It's great for children. You put it on and press with it and it gets the edges super straight. I have 2 kinds of edge control. I have a pineapple scented and an unscented for sensitive skin. I have mousse, perfect for curly hair or laying down edges on your lace. And then I have lace glue. Then I expanded into bonnets. A lot of people were asking like, hey, I want a bonnet, I want a bonnet. So I ended up doing, I have 3 different sizes in the bonnets. I just launched the last 2 sizes, but I have the super, super long because, some people, they don't want to clip up their hair. They just want to keep it hanging free.
Yes.
So I have so I have the super long bonnet, I have the regular bonnet, and then I have the XL jumbo bonnet. and also the edge wrap to help lay the edges. So when I and these everything says Lux Doll because we're Lux Dolls. And so once I said, okay, all right, so I got the hair products and the hair accessories. I want my Lux Dolls to be cute.
Yes.
So I expanded the brand. I'm always Honey Lux is always expanding.
That's
always.
great because that means new
Always.
ideals.
Absolutely,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes, yes.
I am not in a box, baby. Don't put Lux in a box. So I expanded into fannies. Okay, and everything is super different. Everything is super different. Fannies, necklaces, and again, like I said, branding is very, very important. And with Lux, you will get an experience. So of course, I was going to put this in a box. And so I have my nameplate, the Lux Doll nameplate necklaces, and all kinds of apparel. Mm-hmm.
I have so many of these products, you guys. From bonnets to edge control
Right.
to boots. I have so many of these products. Let me just tell you, right? Because once you leave April, like she said, she gives you an experience, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna get my hair back like this tomorrow.
Right.
Like, how am I supposed to do this? So she has definitely been inspiring me to, to get in the mirror and try to fix my hair and do something. If you guys want to call in, please call in if you have any questions right now. 313-871-9656, 313-871-9656. And what's the address, April? Where can they find you?
So you can go online to luxhairelements.com. That's LUXHAIR Elements ELEMENTS.com. I'm on Instagram. That is at _LuxHair_. You can Google me. I'm on Google. You can Google Lux Hair Elements or Google my name, April Joy, and all of my information will pop up.
And we also have it posted online, so it's posted online right there. So if you guys need it, make sure. And if you want to book April, you need to book her now. She's probably already booked to the end of the year, but I'm just saying you might be able to get a spot. So just know that speaks volume to how
everybody probably about to say something right now.
That speaks volumes to the kind of work that you do, though. And so I appreciate how you are. You're very professional, always have been, very encouraging. So thank you again for joining us on the Pink Proverbs Show. I do have a last question for you. Superhero, who's your favorite superhero?
Gotta be Black Panther.
Black Panther?
Black Panther, yeah.
I had a Black Panther shirt on last week. I love Black Panther, right?
We just watched that movie.
Look at Eric like, what about me? I thought I was your superhero.
Dog. You can't.
You gave me
Why the
everything, right?
answer? My husband. Bless his heart. My husband. That's my superhero.
He's your superhero in the
Right.
flesh. So you can always reach me at pinkproverbs.com or either on Facebook or Instagram. Also, my clothing line, Pink Proverbs clothing line is now in Antoinette's Chic Boutique. You can find that at 10800 West 9 Mile Road. That's in Oak Park. 10800 West 9 Mile in Oak Park. Also, if you like this shirt that I'm wearing, this is from Antoinette's Boutique. It is a knitted shirt. It is camouflage. It is such a comfy shirt. You can put it on over a turtleneck. In the summertime, you can put it on over a tee. So just know that please visit Antoinette's Boutique, all right? And also, I am looking for, if you have a license, a fully licensed, I'm looking for a social worker, a fully licensed LPC, of LP at my, at our practice, Family Matters practices. We practice in Southfield, on Southfield Road, between 12 and 13 Mile. We're virtually now, but we are looking for fully licensed clinicians. So you can inbox me if you know somebody or if you are somebody who's doing that. Also, I want to let you know that Isaiah Food Pantry gives away food every other Tuesday. So this Tuesday coming, they will be giving away food at St. Timothy's Church. And it is 1588 Archdale, right at Puritan. Again, that's St. Timothy's Church. They will be giving away food every other Tuesday. It is the Isaiah Project. The address again is 1588 Archdale at Puritan. So please check these things out and know, like I said, we are always here to build, to support, to encourage you. This is the Pink Proverbs Live Talk Show, and I am your host, Dr. Tucker. Always remember to fly. First, love yourself. See you later. See you soon. Thanks for tuning in.